How you doing, everybody? I'm Grubbs, and I've come back with a super innovative redstone, fully automatic potion tileable brewer. Just rearrange those words so they make a grammatically correct sentence. But as you can tell, it's a potion brewer that's fully automatic. This one here is making lots of health potions of splash, as you can see. And this one here is making fire resist potions extended. And this tutorial is going to be done in two parts. One, it's going to have the timer, or the clock. And the other is obviously the automatic brewing station. It consists of just a chain of brewers, as you can see. This one turns it into awkward potions. This one, that's a bad example. Okay, this one turns it into awkward potions. This one's going to turn it into healing potions because of the glistening melon. This one's going to make it potent. And this one's going to make it a splash. And it will turn this big box of water bottles into this big box of splash healing potions. And of course, whatever potion you desire. With the case of this one, it has nothing in this, but in this one it has the magma cream and then the redstone, which still works. You can leave a gap, which means you can make any potion from the biggest chain required to make a potion. So I think a splash potion of extended invisibility is the longest chain of brewers you'll need. So if you make them all that big, then you could make any potion. Alrighty. This is the redstone behind it, without the hoppers and the chests and the brewing stations and the droppers, and kind of looks like a rocking horse. I don't know. I color coordinated it. The colors aren't that separated from each other in terms of redstone purposes, but it's very tileable. This is showing how tileable it is. And I'm going to pretty much jump into it and show you how to make it. Okay, so see you in a bit. The first section we're going to build is this little red section, and probably the functional section. So block down like this, repeater, and a block against this. Oof. And then go ahead and just extend this pretty far to save time. Torch, repeater, 2 repeater, 3 repeater, 4, break. Put a block here, and here, and here, and get rid of these unnecessary blocks. Put blocks on top of those repeaters, like that, and one at the end. Put a block on top of the torch, put a torch on that, so it inverts it, and then repeater. There you have it. That's the red functional section. The next section we're going to build is the green delaying section, is what I'm going to call it. And technically I can make this a green block. There you go. So the green delaying section, put a torch on the top, put a torch on him, and then just extend this all the way like that. Torch on the top, and then just get a bunch of repeaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the first two, or the last two, doesn't matter, on full delay. But leave the rest, like that. Then you want to go ahead and put a block there, sticky piston there, and a redstone block. And that is the delay section. Very good. The next section we're going to do is the elevator pulsing section. It's done in blue, and this is important to continue the chain or regulate the chain of potions to be brewed. So it's like a zigzag pattern, like that. Meets up with these, and very, very simply, it's just comparator, repeater, and on the same on the other side. Comparator, repeater. There you go. The last circuit for our brewing station is the yellow regulatory circuit, and is very important for controlling or stopping the machine if there's no water bottles left, which is very important. So that's kind of the pattern you're going for with the redstone block at the middle. I'll do the same on the other one. I'll just show you how it's done again. Like that, like that, like that, and then like that. Extend this out, and then like this. Yep. Then you just want to put a redstone torch there, redstone torch there. Symmetrical. Full tick of delay. Full ticks of delay. Repeater. Repeater, like that. Comparator up here. Comparator up here. And redstone in here. And redstone in there. Very good. The hard bit's done. It's actually time to put in the appliances so it works. First you got to put your droppers in, and they're just going to face up like this on top of the blue ones. The blue circuit. Like that, and like that. There you go. That's a good way to see where all the other stuff goes. So now you have to have hoppers that go into the droppers, like that, and like that. Same on the other way, side. Oof, oof, oof. Yep. And you want to put some brewing stations on top of those. Like this, like this, like this. Not like that. And the same on this side. That, like that, like that, like that. Now you need hoppers going into the brewing stations. Like that, and like that. The same on the other side. There we go. Put a dropper here, and a hopper, and a chest. Like that. Now you want to put hoppers. Oh, hopper, dropper is so confusing to say. Hoppers on the top as well. Like so. Of the brewing stations. Bang, bang. And you want to go ahead and put a chest on each one of them. Now you can make them double chests using trap chests, but in terms of ingredients, I believe it is very unnecessary because the amount of ingredients that can go into a single chest and a hopper is more than a lifetime. And here you just want to put chest there. This is your water bottles chest, like that. There you go. So water bottles, nether wart, item, extension, splash, for example. And they'll go into those. We're nearly done. The only thing we're not done is we're going to do a little rapid hopper clock here. Like that. And go put an item in it. Like this. Now the reason why that's not moving is there's no water bottles in the chest. Put it simply. And that's the whole regulatory thing going into action, so that when there are no water bottles in the chest, the droppers don't fire or continue the chain, and that means you don't get annoying clicking every like 20 seconds. It also means that potions won't brew anymore, and that's generally that's the word. That's generally a good thing. So the last thing I need to show you to build is this pulse extender clock, I guess, is what I'm calling it. The reason why I haven't connected it to these builds is because you only need one of them to power many of these brewing stations. As you can see, this one itself is powering two of them. And that's because it's just the required amount of time to just stimulate those stations. I'll jump into it straight away. So you just want to start by putting down a hopper like this, and you can go ahead and put. I chose to put 32 items into it. It's a little bit more, but if you've got like a laggy server, that's just to be sure. Yeah. You can go ahead and put a redstone block on it. One sticky piston. Oop. and one normal piston. That's a little bit too far, like this. Yeah, so sticky and normal. Now, because this one's a normal piston, it doesn't act as a clock by itself. It actually acts as a pulse extender. And I'll show you how that happens. And I got this idea and practically just, I looked at Coded Craft and he showed me. So what's happening here is all the redstone blocks are going into this hopper. And then when it's fully empty, that pushes it back and it creates a pulse essentially. The way I turn this into a clock is I put a bunch of redstone repeaters like this, torch up like this, and connect it like this, and sever the connection. Now it's actually a clock with a regular heartbeat. It has a long. This is a long, like 25-second timer, and then after it's gone for 25 seconds, it sends like a 4-second pulse, and then it starts it all over again. So it's like a heartbeat with one beat 4 seconds, and then beats for every 20 seconds, and then every 20 seconds it also gives out another beat at 4 seconds. And this is important because it takes about 4 seconds for all the potions to get out of the brewing stand. And then it takes about 20 seconds to brew the potions. That's how simple it is to build. I just built it in front of you. And what you want to do is get your output from this torch. So you could have many brewing stations, like this, for example. One brewing station here, another one here, another one here. That's just a diagram, but you only need one of these clocks. Yeah. And you hook it up to this repeater. And I'm just going to show you how to do it right now. So I'm just hooking it up to that repeater, like I said. Obviously it's a bit far away, so put some repeaters down. There you go. So now it's brewing, and that will go on for about 4 seconds. Any moment. And then it progresses the cycle. And then it starts brewing again. So that's pretty much all it is. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching a tutorial on my super automatic, fully functional, tileable brewing station. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope people can contribute some other awesome ideas to help this become better and more efficient. However, it's been a pleasure. I'm Grubs, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.